What's up, Belize? Welcome to Truth SeRum. I'm your host, Carl, and this is the lovely Jolie Pollard.
Hi, Carl.
How you doing?
I'm good. I really like your podcast voice.
Thank you. All right. This show is about drinking and having fun.
Okay.
And hopefully we drink enough and the truth comes out. And this week's episode is sponsored by Tiburon Rum, the spirit of Belize, premium crafted aged rums. Good. I wish I had more to.
I have a confession, Carl. I have never tried Tiburon rum, so this will be my first time trying
Nice.
it. How do you say it? Tiburon?
Tiburon?
Tiburon.
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 I said that they have like one accent over the O. I don't know how you're supposed to flip that. I mean.
No, I don't see an accent on the O.
Wait, well, on the bottles, look.
Ah, you're right. There is an accent on the O.
So how you actually
Tiburon. Tiburon. Like Tiburon.
All right.
There we go. Tiburon. You said Tibu over there, Tiburon. Tiburon. I think we got it.
All right.
It's really hot, Carl.
I know.
It's really hot.
It's time for
but you know, it's going to get hotter when I start talking like you. Now I need a drink.
So you always make I blush. So Jolie, you ready for that drink?
Yes, Carl, I'm ready for the drink.
All right. And this first drink is called Icebreaker because it's going to do exactly that.
Okay.
Get the icebreaker.
Icebreaker is made with white tip Tiburon rum, little splash of lime juice, topped with soda water.
All right. So this is our first drink. Here's a nice smooth icebreaker.
All right. Shall we begin?
First up, what do you think of the rum? The overproof rum.
I don't think it's meant to be shot.
You took it like a G though.
I need to try the others for sure. Overproof rum that belongs in like a jungle
This
juice
bottle
or
is
something.
sexy as hell. I mean, like standing there next to you, it can't compare, but otherwise, that's a very sexy bottle.
Thanks, Carl. That's very nice of you to say. This is a really, really nice, fancy bottle. They've been everywhere lately. Like their ads are popping up on my Facebook feed, and it's not that I've been talking about rum to any of my friends or anything. I don't know why Facebook keeps thinking I need to see Tiburon rum ads, but they are they're everywhere. And they just had a full page ad in United Airlines magazine. Did you know that? On their on-air flight? That. Yeah, so cool. So congratulations, Tiburon.
How do you know that?
I don't remember how I found out. Maybe it was an ad. But that's exciting. I love it. I love when any Belizean product is featured on it.
Speaking of Belizean products,
Oh.
I think we forgot to mention a very special product that's near and dear to your heart.
Thanks. Yeah.
So I need you to say the name first before I mess it up.
Ikuma.
Ikuma.
Yeah,
because
Ikuma.
most of we just say Ikuma.
Yeah, you know what?
And we mess it up. So everybody out there, that Ikuma.
Yeah, it's Ikuma. And you know how I got the name? You know the story behind the name?
No, actually, I was gonna ask. Tell me the story behind the name.
Oh man, so the seaweed that I use is the Ikuma seaweed, right?
Okay.
So that's the scientific name of the species that I'm using. So right now, the Placentia seaweed farmers are farming two varieties. There's Ikuma, and then there's Gracilara. And Ikuma is the one that's really good for cosmetics. So it's spelled EUCHEUMA, Ikuma. But when you spell that phonetically, like how we do in Creole, it would be like IKOMA. And so, it was just over a Kong soup, I think, of my mom's in like 5 minutes. I came up with that one. I was just like, Ikuma. And then I was like, Ikuma! That it? And then I was like, Ikuma, I think I was saying something like Ikuma natural or something. And, my friend was like, no, man, just Ikuma. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Ikuma.
Yeah,
So
that stands on its own. That's
the
all
story.
you need.
Yeah, just, a subtle way of communicating our Creole heritage without making it so obvious. Like a little story behind the brand.
Knowing you, I figured that there was some of that going on.
So I love your hair, by the way. What do you have in your hair right now? What products do you
Nothing
have?
right now.
So you just
actually I didn't put anything because I'm gonna hope you'll bring some. I was like,
no way.
Yeah.
Guess what? I bring you a set. I said I have to bring Carl on a set because I have a Kuma for men. Check it out. Wait.
oh wait, for real? Like when you start this, like that's specifically for men.
Yeah, so what made it happen is...
Can I see it?
Yeah. So I'm going to hear from a lot of my customers that their son, their brother, their husband, and boyfriend, the teeth, their Kuma products, like they would have to hide it in their bathroom because they keep the teeth it. And so I was like, you know what? I need to make our men feel included, and I just in case they want something just for that. So I formulated a special scent just for you guys, so you get the same.
I'm laughing because I used to steal. And she used to always say, man, this thing done too quick. And I'm like, because I use half of it.
Confessions.
Truth serum, man.
First one to come out on the show. Carl, nama Ikuma Jakara.
Yep.
Is that a word? Jakara? I don't know. I just make that up.
You know that point?
Well, Carl, this is for you. My present to you. Ikuma for men. Smell it right now and tell me what you think.
Yeah, I likes.
What do you smell? Describe the smell. Tell me. What do you smell?
All right. Wait. First when I think I get some on my lip. First, I think I'm gonna smell fever grass, but not fever grass.
No.
The what?
It's lemon.
Lemon.
And it has different, it has sandalwood. Mm-hmm.
Man, how the hell I want to know how sandalwood smell?
Oh, right.
We're men. We don't.
Okay, I just want to know if it smells like.
It smells nice.
It smells nice.
It smells nice. But don't expect me to say, oh, I there's a hint of citrus zest or something.
Okay, can you do me a favor?
Uh-huh.
I want you to pick on a little bit and just rub it between your palms and just put it on your arms.
Put it on my arms?
Yeah, just because I really want to make you get into the smell. I need to know. I need to know now, Carl.
All right, I'm going to stick my finger in there very nice and warm.
You know what I like?
Myself,
so
no.
I could smell you, over from across the table, and it smells so good. Oh yeah! Oh man, that smells so good. Now tell me what you think. No, you kind of release. You release the aroma when you rub it, so you never really made to get the full scent just now when you whip it from the jar, or now that you have it all over your hands.
I definitely do.
Smells good, right?
Smell the lemon.
How it smells so good, guys.
I still don't know what beechwood smells like, but it smells nice. Anyhow, you can smell me fire. You smell me how I smell. You still smell it.
Wow.
So no, nice. I don't even have to go put on no cologne or nothing when I go out. Man,
I need to get more.
Maybe this product that not just one leave-in conditioner, maybe that one one.
Well, yeah, so it's not just a hair product. I actually want aromatherapy experience as well. Yeah. It kind of soothes your anxieties when you apply it. It's a little self-care moment, Yeah, man.
So if you said that, I'd stone me there. I don't know what stone me I say. So we tested this product, and now.
Do you know what I gave you right there? You know what it is? So that one, no, a leave-in conditioner. Yeah. And the other one, no, a gel. You try both of them already?
Yeah, I tried.
Oh, so you tried both. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the female ones were steel.
Yeah, they're for everybody, but for anybody, for any guys that feel particular about it.
Yeah,
you know,
except
they
for
have
men.
their-
So no, I could actually go buy it without nobody watch me funny. Thank you again for these products, but tell me more about how this whole idea was conceived. Like how did this whole thing come to be?
Oh man. Okay, so you know that I like swim, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so about I think 5 years ago, I quit my job, BTIA. You remember how stressed I used to be?
I remember.
Can you share a little bit about that?
You know what? All right, let me see if I could channel my joy. Oh my God. I have 2 days to get like 500 hours worth of work done, and I just have to stay up for like 5 days in a row to get this one thing done in time, and then I have 500 other things to do. But now let it. Well, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't say it anymore. You know.
Yeah, but no, right? No, I was thinking about it before coming to the show, and I was like, shit. I feel like every time I see Carl, I just stress out about something. And then Carl would always be like, Jules, you need to like relax. So today I promised that I would be relaxed in front of you, Carl. So anyway, yeah. So I've been quit the job, and yeah, gosh, yeah, I quit. And
Wait. All right. Was it like a?
we're gonna tell the story that hasn't been told.
All right. Yes. Exactly. That's what I want. I want the truth.
I think we're gonna need a drink for this. Can we have a drink before we share the untold version of the Ikuma story, please?
Yeah. Could somebody make us some more of that?
Yeah, because I'm gonna need a drink.
Tiburon
for this
magic.
one.
Drink number 2 is Open Your Mouth. It is made with dark Tiburon rum, shot of pineapple juice, orange juice, shaken, put in a martini glass.
And look, our drinks are here. And I'm told this one is called Open Your Mouth.
Well.
All right.
So.
Oh, yes, of course.
All right.
Eye contact. Carl, come on.
I'm thinking me I say. So.
I know, you should make eye contact when you're about
You
to
say eye contact. I'm gonna say Ikuma.
When
So.
you're about to toast, you should always lock eyes with someone. You were looking down.
Sorry, she catch me look fine boobs. I can do not look down.
Nice, good job. All
Alright,
right.
To Ikuma.
To Carl. Because Carl is his own brand. That's right.
First of all.
But we'll get to that in a bit. I'm excited because this is my first time trying the Tiburon rum, gold rum, right? So this is a dark gold rum. Reserve blend.
Fancy.
Reserve blend. All right. Well, good. I really needed this drink because we're going to talk about the story, right? You want to hear about the story?
Yeah, spill the tea. Or as the drink says, open
I quit my job.
your mouth.
Okay, so I was a mess. It's just, we're just going to do the unfiltered. I was a freaking disaster. Like, I just never know how to run things. I don't know. I was stressed. I was putting a newspaper together mostly by myself, a whole monthly newspaper, running the office, blah, blah. I just had a difficult time prioritizing myself and just making it work. And I don't know, 4 years, and I was tired. Like, I had no energy, and so I quit. And my mom have only restaurant in Placencia, a dance girl, and she was like, "Well, you want to work as a waitress?" And I was like, "All right." So I started wait tables.
Hold on. Before we go any further,
Yeah.
plug in my restaurant, leave better than that, because I don't want Live
Really?
up with me.
I could do that?
Yes, hell yes.
Don's Grill. Actually, yeah, since the pandemic, you actually close it and they work out at the galley, which used to be our grandparents. And so she they run the galley right now. And so yeah, reopen Don's Grill when you're ready. But yeah, Don's Grill is like number 2 on the peninsula on TripAdvisor for restaurants. Food's really good,
Facts.
man. Lady could cook. She's damn
Facts.
good. She's good. So yeah, so it helps that I was waiting tables at a good restaurant. Because if I was waiting tables at a bad restaurant, then it would have been really shitty, right? So at least like people may like food. So, you know, could have been worse. So anyway, I'm gonna do that.
You know, I remember this one time when I first see you at a restaurant, the wait tables, and you know, like, Carl, you think people are look down upon me because I got to college and then I end up come back at the wait tables, and I don't like, shit, first of all, this is your family business. And one job, then one job. And you know, like,
You know why? Because you normally like you wait tables while you're at college, and then usually
You do it in
afterwards,
reverse.
and I do it in the reverse. I got out of college, graduate, magna cum laude, you know, all this stuff. Come back home, get this really good job, and then
all right,
like,
so
and then just-
what college? We should talk about that.
So I'm gonna get this full tuition scholarship for this private Jesuit college at the States. And a liberal arts college, and I studied journalism. And then after I graduated, I actually worked at the college. So I was a prospect research analyst. Do you know what a prospect research analyst is?
I have a feeling that you're gonna tell me.
If you want to know.
Yeah.
All right. So what I did, I just identified people who are capable of donating money to the school.
Okay. Yeah. How you do that?
So all nonprofits do this. It's all publicly available information, and we're just very savvy at finding the what we need to know. So yeah, we've been doing this stuff way
We're
before
so bribe
Facebook.
like we're so find dirt on it and then
No. We just, you know how Facebook
No,
like
I'm just
find your
messing with you.
information and then they sell you an ad. You know, like
I'm trying to get you flustered, but you're not going for it.
Wait. So yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah. And then
cool.
yeah. And then my totally ego.
Yeah.
Definitely. I was definitely tripping out when I was like, oh, Carl, I don't know waitress now. And I look back on it and I'm like, you know what? Waitresses are the shit.
Yep.
You know what? We do a lot. We put up with all kinds of. Everybody should freaking be a waitress, bartender, or some waiter, server at some point. I mean, you learn so much about people. You learn about different personalities. You learn how to. You have to deal
honestly,
with some of the worst
I think
people.
psychiatrists as a requirement should spend 2 years bartending. Like that's what I think.
Yeah, it was a good experience, and so I now that I'm older and wiser, I appreciate it. But at the time, my ego was hurt. I was like, oh, I suck. I quit my job. I'm a failure. Now I'm waiting tables, and so that's when you saw me. Yeah, that was
But from
pretty
that
pathetic.
moment. Came.
Okay, so I'm gonna wait tables in the evening, right? So I took the evening shift, so that's from 5 to 9. So during the day, so I made just enough money to pay my rent, pay the utilities, buy a little bit of food. I couldn't really go out and eat out and stuff because I had like just enough. And then the little extra money that I had, I would save that money, save it. So when the restaurant closed during slow season, then I could travel. But during the day, and I had free time, I started taking care of myself, started eating healthier, started swimming, and I got really obsessed with knowing about all the ingredients and everything that I was putting into my body, and then also what I was putting on my body externally, and so yeah, I was already like looking more into seaweed and health benefits of seaweed. At this time, I already knew seaweed was good for cosmetics because as a journalist writing for the newspaper here and all that, it was already being talked about. The farms had already started. That was something that was being explored. But it was always the way they talked about it was like the village, we need to farm seaweed so we could export so people abroad can produce cosmetics. It was never like people here could do it. You didn't even think about that.
Like
you didn't even think about
like,
it. I'm more like we to farm it, produce it, so people abroad could do stuff with it, So and it never did really occur to me that, hey, I could do stuff with it. No, I just made it eat it like we all do. A lot of us in Pleasant Hill consume seaweed. And then my roommate.
Especially your grandpa shake.
Oh
my
man.
God. Like,
yeah, fajini seaweed shakes were the bomb, right? Yeah, and he would call it the seaweed punch.
I like my childhood right there.
Oh
Like,
man.
when I get old enough when I come, I actually put some brandy in there. Mind blown.
That's why I call it the seaweed punch, because it had brandy in
Kind of
it.
lead kick.
Since we're having a very non-linear conversation, I remember the first time I met you. You were I used to call you the ice cream boy, because you made to sell ice cream on the sidewalk. You had an ice cream shop.
I forgot about that.
You remember that? I think I'm like 12.
I forgot about that.
I was 12, so you were like 13. How old are you now?
Old?
Shut up. How old are you?
Old.
Anyway, so Carl was like maybe a year older than me, but he made to sell ice cream. Never had no Tutti Frutti back then, peoples. And and like barely anybody there. Plus, I said like this time a real ghost town. And so the sidewalk really dark, and then Carl had to leave shop and sell ice cream. Ice cream boy.
Yeah. I remember
That's
that.
right,
Shucks,
the early days.
I'm a completely
Once
forget
upon
about
an
that.
ice cream boy. Yeah.
What are your favorite
Cheers
flavor?
to the ice cream boy. I don't remember.
That you supposed to say me.
I don't want to upset anyone. So anyway, where are we? Yeah. So the job, blah blah. I'm going to swim, and then so while I was swimming, I was trying to protect my hair, and I started use coconut oil. I even use like Laura Moore. She makes that cocoa shea, but like I even use some of her hair product. Like I was trying to use natural stuff, putting it in my hair. But the seaweed never come true till I had a roommate with a seaweed researcher. And so she always had seaweed around. We always had seaweed gel in the fridge. Seaweed gel, by the way, is when we get dried seaweed and we reconstitute
I just like
it in
how you
water.
take these opportunities to bypass people. When you could shout out them people, you could literally say that who you know.
Oh.
Say hi.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, am I allowed to
Yeah.
say a lot?
Yeah.
All right. So we're talking about Sarah Ali. Sarah. So Sarah Ali is a beautiful girl, half Egyptian, half Dutch girl who came here to do some research, and she became my roommate, and quickly became like my little sister. And yeah, so she did this research with seaweed. And this gal, I mean, she looked, might look a little shy and timid and everything, but my gal made do research out that conch shell bait, I believe, sitting by the bridge. Like, she's hardcore, man, by herself, with like all these fishermen. She go out it, and I have so much respect for Sarah. She does a lot of like, she did a lot of field work, and she knew the industry through and through, and she was cool. So anyway, so me and Sarah, we always had seaweed in the house. We had seaweed gel in the fridge, and then one day we just put it in our hair. Like it was so spontaneous. Like we just had it in our hair. Like we just like, hey, we're gonna put this in our free hair. Just a gel, just the reconstituted seaweed. And then I just remember we had this moment where we looked at each other and we're like, because we both have curly hair. She have on a bit looser curls than me, and we kind of just looked at each other like, holy shit. Like this is pretty cool. And at this point, I never know anything about seaweed in hair. Like I didn't know anything about seaweed until later I found out, like in Japan, for example, Japanese have been using seaweed in their hair for centuries. You want to know another fun fact about the Japanese and seaweed?
Okay, give me one more.
Am I talking too much?
No, actually, no.
Another fun fact about Japanese and seaweed. Okay, so in Japan, they have these brothels where
why I know him going there. Why I just had this feeling like with.
So sea very slippery, right? Yeah. So in Japanese, slippery, it's in Japanese, it's nuri, N-U-R-I. Nuri means slippery in Japanese. So they have these brothels where the women will get seaweed jelly and coat their entire naked bodies with it, and then they'll just rub their bodies on the client. So it's like a special erotic seaweed massage. Yes. So you could actually buy like 1 gallon of seaweed erotic massage jelly on Amazon if you want to try it at home. So there is a fun fact about seaweed.
That is.
You didn't know that?
That
huh?
was
Cheers
very fun.
to Nuri. Slippery in Japanese. And here's another fun fact. So it's also a very good lube. So seaweed actually have this natural chemical compound called squalene, which is actually naturally present in a woman's vaginal lubrication fluids. And squalene is also found in like shark oil and stuff. Yeah. So this is like the vegan source in seaweed. And so yeah, I mean, because if you feel seaweed jelly, doesn't it remind
You know what? This I think this is the point in the show where I need stone here because I could imagine all of the things where I can't get what we're saying right now. All of the things where I can't get what we're actually saying right now, where he might have no problem saying.
Yeah.
Like.
I mean, but like really, if you
I feel like I should just walk over there, put one little fake mustache on, and then just say all the things the way I think Stone may say.
It has that feel, right? And actually, one of the things I thought about was making a lube with seaweed, and I thought I was onto something like so different, innovative. A girl in Maine beat me to it. There's a girl in Maine because Maine also uses seaweed.
So why can't you still make your version of?
I might still do it, or maybe somebody listening to this show might start doing it. So, but no, it's great. You should try it. Cheers, vaginal lube. So where were we? Waitressing. Right, swimming. So trying to protect my hair using coconut oil and all this stuff, and then then the
actually
seaweed,
we got to Sarah.
So then I just kept making these creams, and I would just experiment with them for a while. And I think the first time I really took because there would be lapses when I'd get really creative, and because I have a tiny little apartment. I still live in my tiny little apartment, and I have a very small kitchenette. I ain't got a kitchen. I got a kitchenette. Like,
well, hold on. You got this room what look like a lab, and that shit don't look small. Like, I don't know if that just the way her angle everything, but that room look cool. And then you have a lab coat, and you look so professional.
That used to be my bedroom, you know.
For real?
That used to be my bedroom. I converted it into a lab.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's sick. That's like the best part of my apartment. You walk into my apartment, and I'm like, huh. And then you go in a lab, like, whoa, I feel transported to a different realm. So it's really cool.
So you make a kuma by day and then narcotics at night. You know,
don't make jokes like that in Pleasanter. No, it's not a good time. Yeah, like my little kitchenette. I mean, you just go like and you cover the whole space. I mean, it's that small, right? So this little kitchenette, my little counter space, and my stove that wide to make my creams and stuff. And I never get really serious about it until I decided I'm going backpacking. So this is when an off-season restaurant closed, and I wait tables, and I was like, all right, going to... Actually, you know what? Should I tell you the real story?
Tell me the story.
Should I tell you the real story that we don't put on Instagram? I gotta chase some boy.
You gonna chase some boy?
I'm gonna chase some boy. Yeah, I gotta chase some boy.
Was it worth it?
So... Well,
it definitely was because something else come out.
He was in Guatemala, right? This boy, the man, Guatemalan. Sorry, believe. Yeah, I fell in love with a Guatemalan.
And wait, this summer around the time when the dispute may high or like I just want to know how much I'm supposed to judge you right now.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of that, but I was so in love that I didn't even really think about all of that.
You made a confidence side.
I never did confidence. I was just like all about him. Mm-hmm. Like I do so much for this. This is how much I'm in wants to this boy. Okay, my brother would tell me when I was small, never chase boys. Well, I chased this boy, and it was not. I should have listened to my brother. I should have listened to my brother. You know what I do? I catch the hokey pokey boat from Placencia to Mango Creek. Then I catch the bus from Mango Creek to Punta Gorda. I spend the night in at the hostel at Punta Gorda. Then I catch the boat from Punta Gorda to Puerto Barras. And then I go from Puerto Barras and I take the bus to Guatemala City. And then I take another small bus to Antigua where
He may use the seaweed lube or something. Like I just want to know where
Okay, you know what? We're just gonna finish this.
All right, chug.
Okay, so Guatemala, Mr. Guatemala. Man, this seaweed story to take all kind of directions.
Yeah, man, that's where you're supposed to go.
So in Mr. Guatemala, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that a while I do forget to Mr. Guatemala, and I'm supposed to like spend the month with Mr. Guatemala.
Wait, you meet her, yeah?
No,
Wait, did you meet him online? Was it like a Tinder thing, or
no.
it wasn't a Tinder?
I'm not telling you how I met him.
Yeah, it was one of those fucking.
Can we have another drink?
Drink number 3 is the Doghouse. It's made with dark Tiburon rum, ginger syrup, orange juice, and a little splash of pineapple juice. Shaken, serve in a high glass, garnish with brown sugar on the rim and a little lime.
All right, we have to finish this story up, but we have our next drink. It's called the Doghouse.
How appropriate, because I ended up having to leave Mr. Guatemala's house and find a hostel room because he didn't want me anymore.
What? Even with the seaweed wonders.
Hey, no, at the time I was only had seaweed in my hair, Carl.
Okay, I was just saying. Wait, work, like,
You think it goes from your head
yeah,
to...
you get absorbed into your bloodstream inside. Like, it's supposed to work still.
Further research is necessary.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Doghouse. So that was me in a hostel room. So I had to leave, and so it was heartbreaking. But it was just one of those things. You just realize that like, that's not a click anymore. And so I ended up in a hostel room, and I was like, shit, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna plan all this time for being in Guatemala, and
So what did you do?
I was like, I don't know Spanish, but fuck it. If all of these Americans and Europeans and Australians don't know Spanish and they could freaking do this thing, well, then I'm going to do it. So then I just, I stood out and I had like one shuttle.
Wait, you can't talk Spanish? None at all?
I don't know. Barely.
For real?
I don't know. You should have seen me to Puerto Barras to try, I did some stupid shit. Because this is never the first trip to Guatemala. The first one, I know if you know this like back alley, they exchange money with this man when we're like this big, like down the corridor. Yeah, I did some stupid things. I don't know how I'm still alive. I shouldn't be alive.
In Guate.
Yeah, I did some really dumb shit.
All right.
But anyway, so on this trip in particular, I'm a little wiser.
Mm-hmm.
I know a couple, I knew a little bit of Spanish, a little bit. And I guess enough to not die. And then, and then I took the shuttle and I went to Nicaragua. No, El Salvador.
Oh, so you saw venture dong.
Yeah, I just swing.
Like real soul.
I just like my waitressing money why I'm gonna save up for my trip. I just say I want to just keep going and see where it takes me. So me and my seaweed cream in my backpack.
So Mr. Guatemala made done and you're gonna look for Mr. El
No, I gonna
Salvador.
cry about Mr. Guatemala all over Central America.
You know what?
I was so heartbroken.
I know you so.
You know me, and I'm dating on my leave. Look,
Yeah, but then these don't work.
Yeah, that's being recorded.
So I went to El Tunco, El Salvador, and then I just feel like shit, and I just like me to cry about the place, and then I got into Nicaragua and I cried there too, and I just cried all over Central America with my seaweed cream.
All right, so all this crying.
Yeah.
What was the epiphany moment when this all clicked with this?
So
product?
I didn't really think much of the cream. I mean, it was doing the work. It never made get the results where I give now because I've improved it a lot since then, and I now have a gel and a cream. But so it was just something that I made for myself because I figured I wouldn't be able to find anything around, and I had this seaweed cream I make. And then I come back home, and then I did another trip. I went to Tulum. I love Tulum. That was my first time.
Totally.
So I took the bus. I went to this concert. This is like maybe a year later, I guess, after the Guatemala trip. And in between then, moments of experimenting, moments of not doing anything, thinking, what the hell am I even doing? I can't do this. It's just, I made the cream sometimes, I didn't, and then, but I noticed that every time I did, I got better results than I was getting from other hair products that were on the market. So, but even then I wasn't really I was still thinking I have to be a writer. I'm a journalist. I have to get my writing done. I was starting to get into freelance writing and writing for some resorts. I did some blogs for Naya. I was doing some work for Serenian Bay, and I was also doing the newspaper again. And so I never thought that was a business opportunity. I was always thinking I have to be a better writer. I need to be able to deliver on time, and stressing myself out as usual because I'm really bad with deadlines. And then I think my mom told me once, like, you should have Streisel your stuff, and I was like, no.
and you have one example in her, because she have her own product, right?
But I was just so fixated on I have to be a good writer, because I always felt like I have to be a good journalist. I have to be, and I felt like I just wasn't fulfilling that dream, and so I kept bringing myself down and feeling like a failure, But then, so I went to Tulum. I went to this concert, Black Coffee, South African DJ, amazing. Check him out. So anyway, I got to Tulum, got some Black Coffee, and I stayed at his hostel. Because that's what I do. I stay at hostels because I don't have money for hotel room. Man, you ever go on Instagram and see all I believe y'all they say that like some real fancy resorts? And I always wonder when they get money for paying for their room.
Listen, Linda. All right, you ever see anybody else seen on their photos on their tech?
No. I was gonna hold and pay for them. Come me, like, I have to pay the money, hostel, sleep money, bunk bed. And like, then y'all young in the 20s, I'm like, freaking scored. I in a luxury hotel room.
I wonder if you could have sit there, that camera.
Damn, Carl, I need forgetting on that.
Yeah. All right. Well, show out. Get one of you.
I would like to stay at a luxury hotel
needs
room.
A sugar daddy.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, no way.
Sugar daddy.
That's how it happens? That's
or
how they get
mamas.
the Instagram. Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Damn, I missed that boat.
Yeah.
Crap.
It ain't sailed yet.
All right. I trust you, Carl. So anyway.
You should have another drink.
Okay, I'm sipping the doghouse. So I went to Tulum and I met this girl in my room.
Have a drink.
I went to the show, and then the day after the show, I was in my room, and this Nigerian German girl like walking. We made a share like a big dormitory, so they have like 6 bunk beds in this room. All girls were all sharing one bathroom. And this Nigerian German girl walked into the room. She just checked in for the day. She had big curly hair, and then I was leaving. I was packing, getting ready to go take my bus to head back home to Belize. And then she was like, man, I ran out of hair product. I was like, oh shit, guess what? I got my Lee hair cream I make. At the time, I was using Cahoon oil and seaweed and shea butter, all this stuff. It never smelled as nice as it smells now. But she was like, oh man, thanks. And so she got in touch with me later and was like, holy shit, this is one of the best hair products I ever tried. And I was like, what? She said, yeah, it's like, you need to sell this. And that was it. That was all I needed to hear. I just needed somebody else to try it and tell me, because I had no idea. And then I was like, oh, wow. And then after that, I came back home, and there was this American nurse from New York, this, white lady, straight hair. And I told her I was doing this thing. She's like, oh, I want to try that. And I'm kind of like, it's not for you. It's not for your hair. Oh, I want to try it. And then she tried it, and she said, oh my God, I gotta swim the sea. I want to see, and my hair is still so soft. Like, this is amazing. Like, wow, you really should. And then, so at that time I was already thinking I should. And that's the story.
That's seal the deal.
And that's how it all started.
All right. So
thank you, Mr. Guatemala, for breaking my heart.
So we talked about the past and the story and the gel.
the special gel in Japan.
Gel. Yeah.
So
but honestly, I want to know where you see yourself and Ikuma in the next 5 years.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, I want you to dream as big as, don't hold back, no. Nope. No. Box yourself in.
All right.
You lay it all out there.
Okay.
Put this out into the world.
Yeah.
And I want.
Carl, you want me something on my lip.
I want
I must
sugar.
say the sugar up on the drink. Yeah. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna try and get into that. Lately, I haven't been feeling like this. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes some days you're just like, what the fuck am I doing?
Exactly. That's why I say all of that. So, you know, like.
Yeah. Okay. But I'm gonna get in that mind frame. So okay. So I think one of the things that really excite me about my product and what I'm doing is that that feeling of autonomy. And feeling like there is opportunity for more people in my community to feel independent. And, both you and I, we both work in tourism. We're grateful for tourism. It's helped our community in so many ways, but there's always that feeling where like, you wish you could do your own thing and you never have to rely upon like North American, Canadians and European dollars to survive.
I feel you.
And I'm not to dismiss other people from other countries who visit us, but those make the majority of our visitors, right? And
I think everybody understands what we're saying.
Yeah, and so it's like, that feeling of like, this is my own thing. And like, not just my own thing, but the people who farm the seaweed, that's their own thing. And I buy directly from them. I want real, truly Belizean product all the way around, So there's something about that really excites me. And so I just think that, if I were to make it bigger than it is right now, I could buy a lot more seaweed. A lot more people who are selling seaweed could benefit. People who are interested in seaweed farming. Maybe more people might get interested in farming. I could have a staff. Right now I'm doing this by myself. Imagine if I have a staff. There was a time when I dreamed this was super exciting and I really made it get like beyond my head. I was even thinking like, man, like maybe one day I could have scholarships for like some of the young people here for like go study hair care formulation and chemistry and come back and work in the lab. So right? I have all those dreams.
I have to say this.
Yes, Carl.
We have people right in the country we could look up to like Marie Sharps. Like this as far as you willing to carry it, man, I believe in the product and a lot of people believe in the product and I think you should just like go for it. I think you should shoot for the stars. I serious and I think just to set up like
I know and I feel like for me that like our responsibility to the community for go far. I mean, if I don't go far, I could just do the minimum and just survive by myself.
Just not sell out too quick, right? Not sell, because I'm pretty sure somebody will come soon and be like, yo, I'll give you $2 million for this whole thing, and well, keep your name or whatever, but buy your product, not sell out for me.
Damn, Carl, you're really the dream big, Carl.
No, I know. It's happened very soon. Like somebody will just be like, one of them big hair products, maybe you know what? I don't want to say no names and then ruin opportunities, but. Actually, no, I want to ruin the opportunity because I don't want to sell.
You want?
Yeah, I want you to grow it into.
You know what I don't want to do? What would that bring me the greatest joy? For just, whenever like the village needs stuff, we always have to ask foreigners to donate money because we can't do it. Because we broke. Imagine if I could have just be like, hey, we need lights for the football field. Like, yo, Ikuma got it.
That may be cool if I could, like, because we always need lights for the basketball court and nobody never want to donate nothing. So when I could just call Jolie and be like, hey, man.
That would be the shit, right? Imagine if I have that kind of like capital power if it just be like, got the village covered.
Well, that's a
dream. But this
is what it's about. Like, set it as a goal, not just one dream. Like 5 years, do a thing.
All right. Anybody have any ideas? Feel free to share them with us. Make that 5-year dream happen. All right. So, are you happy with the Ikuma story?
Yeah, actually, I didn't know there was so much little stories.
Quitting my job,
Yeah.
getting my heart broken.
I
Actually,
didn't know about the heartbreak part of it, but
there was another heartbreak, by the way. So I broke up with when I started Ikuma, I had another
a
boyfriend.
lot of
I know, my
Heartbreaks.
life is just a series of fucking heartbreaks. But this one, so check this out. My very first festival in Belize City at the Biltmore. I hate those pictures. Like if you look up Ikuma online, sometimes they pop up. I look like a freaking ghoul. Like my eyes are so dark. It's because I was crying and I couldn't sleep the night before because my boyfriend and I had just broken up, and I was so sad. And the next day I had to like put on my happy face and go to the Biltmore and sell at my first trade show, and I felt like shit. And then and that whole week like producing like in my wee kitchenette, I did like try and make my cream and gel, and I'm so depressed and I'm so heartbroken, and that's I mean it's so pathetic now looking back at it.
Sweat and tears, there
was sweat and tears that went into it for sure. And so but I feel a lot stronger now. Like I don't feel like that person anymore. Like I think the experience toughened me up a lot, and I look back now and I'm like, I don't think I could ever feel like that again.
Well, cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
And actually catch up with me because I didn't hit it. Stop, drink through that least straw because the next drink is ready.
This is gonna be what, drink number 3?
No, this is 3. The next one is going to be shark sperm. What the fuck?
Shark sperm. Think that has squealing in it?
So
Oops.
I had to tell you for speed up on you just like
Ta-da!
yeah, so I think it's time for our next drink. Now I gotta catch up.
After telling that story, I definitely need another drink.
Drink number 4, Shark Sperm, is made with white Tiburon rum, coconut cream, orange juice, and a sprinkle of nutmeg.
All right. So our next drink is here. Are you ready?
Yeah, I really need that after telling you all that stuff. It was kind of embarrassing.
I don't think so. It's life. Everybody have their stories like that. That's just part of life. You just brave enough for telling,
Yeah,
Nice.
guess that's what Tiburon rum will do to you if you have
Yeah, truth serum.
truth serum.
Yeah, Tiburon a good truth serum. And speaking of truth serum, I think we should have some on this one. Yeah, the form of shark sperm.
Shark sperm. All right.
Right. And this is the overproof, the white rum right here. So cheers.
Cheers.
Shark sperm. I wish he had a better name for me personally. But
Overproof rum.
oh, it is. Oh, wow, that guy's a kick. So
That was my overproof.
that's how it tastes.
That was my overproof rum.
That's how it
Rum
tastes.
dance. What?
Shark sperm.
I've never had shark sperm before until now.
Not even the land shark.
You wish. You wish. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
All right. So we had that shot. What do you think of that shot? I mean, I know him kind of hit.
Yeah, I mean, this is what? Drink number 4? You know, I have a very low alcohol tolerance, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I don't drink. I haven't been drinking much lately. During the pandemic, I hardly drank anything because I was just trying to save my money, and that's why nobody listens to me out on a boat because they're really like, "Well, you still up or something?" Like, I don't go out barefoot or tip salmon anyway because I don't want
put it back in the
business. Everything go right back in the business. That's the struggle of entrepreneurship, guys. Like, it really hard. So yeah, you don't. That's why, you know, I know you do stuff out there, and I barely see you. So sorry, but hopefully one day, you know.
Actually, Jolene, a really good singer.
Aw,
You know,
thanks,
for real, like
Carl.
you are.
Thank you.
All right,
You're a really good singer too.
thank you. But no, I'll need you to tell me something where we don't know already, because like I think most people know that you have your product, that you are a journalist, that you sing.
People know that I sing?
Yeah. Whenever time you come out, people already look out for like it's you and your mom.
She could sing. Yeah, she could sing too.
Yeah, so like they already know. But tell me something. Tell me a secret. Tell me something where you wouldn't normally tell people.
God, I'm such an open freaking book that I feel like I have no secrets.
You don't have no secret.
Man, I tell everybody everything.
That's true.
Everybody know everything about me.
Just for this
I
segment,
have no secrets.
Just for this segment, think about something where you think you could have never tell me. Just me personally, something you never tell me, because I know you tell other people. Tell me something where you don't tell me yet.
Damn it, Carl. I'm serious. Like, you know everything about me. Guys, I'm serious. Like, I really, like, I can't think of anything. That's terrible. I really should try to keep some things to myself.
All right, make her try it. Make her try this again. All right.
I don't think.
So I remember this.
Nope.
I remember this one time. Wait. Actually, no shit. You may explain that to me too. So damn. No, but tell me something. tell me something about Ikuma. I don't know Ikuma that I don't know.
Something about Ikuma that you don't know.
I mean, you told us the beginning. We know where you want to get to. Tell me. All right, so you had one rebranding of the packaging, like, and I also remember that you have this real cool thing where you like. You sell it in packages if you used to do that refill instead.
Yeah, I'm still doing that. So I do biodegradable pouches.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because when I first started this, like immediately my conscience bothered me when I had to buy packaging.
Because of all the
plastic. Yeah, like fuck. And so I was like, man, I my conscience not at rest if I do something about this. So I actually won a grant that helps me be able to buy the pouches. So I have these 100% biodegradable pouches that I use, and I'm so thrilled that my customers actually buy it, because I wasn't sure if they were gonna go for it. And yeah, they like it. And so the cool thing about these pouches is that as soon as they come into contact with microbes in the
all right, so this could be the secret. You actually, all right,
okay, you know,
this grant money, you use it. You actually use all like Panakuma.
That meant $3,000, believes. So $1,500 US.
I'm like one liter grand US. So I'm thinking,
And then it also included a trip to London, and the trip to London was right. They had to cancel it because that's right when the pandemic hit. So I was supposed to go to London in March. So my last trip out of the country, I went to Mexico because I'm going to get my Schengen visa because I'm going to visit the Netherlands.
I remember that. And then everybody would have said that you have COVID. I just remember that.
Everybody would have said I have COVID.
Yes, I just remember that.
I had to put on a public video on my Facebook just for like quell the rumors.
Like, because you know, like this summer, like when this thing just gonna start happening, right? Like,
and I'm like, we're one of the first people to get tested.
I did that. Everybody are like, Jolie was in Mexico, guys. Like, and she's self-quarantining. You just want to be responsible at everybody. It's like, you know,
Okay.
you know how Placencia goes.
Yo, the village made upon edge. Like this thing was serious. So check out me tell you the story when how it happened, right? So I don't know Mexico, you know, like I noticed people who wear face masks in the airport and I'm like, okay, shit, this thing to get serious, you know? And then the traffic on Friday in Mexico City is insane. And I'm Medina traffic for must about 2-3 hours in a taxi and I missed my flight to Belize City. So they ended up to put me on a midnight flight from Mexico City to Miami. And then so anyway, I tired and at the airport for hours and like it just feel I just start get worried and I just, you know, being in an airport for so long when a pandemic that happened and you become a real germaphobe and it's just really doesn't feel good. And I'm already tired. My immune system is weak. And then I sit next to this guy.
I mean, that happens when the truth serum starts to kick in.
You know, right? I sit next to this freaking man on a midnight flight with this like, cough up next to me. I mean, like the worst cough. And I be kind of have a no face mask. He don't have a no face mask. Shit to get real. And this man is down next to me and he just like... I mean, it was freaking disgusting. And so, like, the whole time I just step on the plane but I have the window seat and I just like, ugh. And at 12 o'clock and I'm tired. I just want to go sleep, but I can't sleep because I just think this man just give me all the
So you basically did like this.
Oh my God, that was the worst experience. So then when I reached Belize, I was like, shit. So then I get sick. I feel really sick.
Oh shit, you did get sick.
I did get sick. So then when I...
Wait, all right, that is secret. Was it Corona?
No, it was Corona, but it wasn't the one there wasn't the strain. Yeah, it was a different one. So, but the thing is, when I reach home now, and then like, I call Dr. Alexis, I think. And then Dr. Alexis called and he do the tests. And they were so cool, by the way. But they had this man from the Ministry of Health was show up at the house.
Wait, so you had COVID 17 and a half or because you said I never had a strain, I never COVID-19.
I never COVID, no. That, so you have the coronaviruses and this is just one of the coronavirus.
Yeah, I know it's the 19 strain.
But so I didn't know my house.
So that's what I'm gonna ask you if you find out which one, that 17.5.
But it was so scary and I didn't know my house and I hold my neighbors and say and the freaking like, you know, medical team coming in and whole full suit. When they show up at my house, that when the village rumors just gone.
Well, like, and then I finally understand like how all these rumors spread so quick now.
Yeah, so I knew from the minute they walked in front of my house, like, I was screwed.
I'm think internet fast, dog. I'm think internet fast. Like, yo.
Yeah. And then this is what happened too. So the guy from Ministry of Health, he tell me, you know, like, do not leave your house. Stay in your house. Don't go anywhere, right? But I have one house right, like, almost in my yard where it belonged to my uncles, and I'm gone upstairs to go and get something. And I had to. Nobody made a saying that. I just gone upstairs. Like I never had no interaction with my family. I had to get something, and the man come see me, check on me, and he see me upstairs. He make a big scene in the yard from all the neighbors. What are you doing up there? You were told to stay in your house. Why are you outside? Woman, you're a threat. And I calm. Excuse me, sir. Can you please calm down? Just calm down for me. I just left my house. I just came up here to get something. There's nobody around. I haven't seen anyone. I've touched anyone. It's okay. And I had to try. And because they're like, can you please be quiet? My neighbors are hearing all of this. You know, it was so bad. It was so bad.
Could we try to reenact that right now? Like,
it was so bad.
So, like, seriously, can we so you there upon this step upstairs?
Yeah. This guy like the lose shit.
He call you by your name or he call you?
Yeah, well, like Miss Pollard. He's from the Ministry of Health. What are you doing up there?
What the ass you gonna do up there?
We told you to stay in your house.
You're supposed to stay in your house.
It was like that. Yeah.
You're gonna mess around and kill everybody.
And all I had to think, fuck, all my neighbors to hear this shit. And then at that point, I knew I was screwed. I knew like the whole Placencia thought I had freaking COVID. So guys, like early COVID, and nobody had COVID. And I think some March, shit
before shit got real.
Yeah.
Like, before the country gets shut down. Before like.
So when
I think that you caused the shutdown of the country and all of that. Like you know what I mean, like the Ebola patient, you know what I mean, the first one, like so just off a mass hysteria from that.
Oh my gosh!
It just spread.
Even
over the whole country.
Oh my god! My mom is. I gone. So when I get my negative results, I immediately do on Facebook video.
Use that for market. Your products. I swear.
I did a public.
Hey guys, by the way. So I don't have Corona. And the reason I don't have Corona, you should have don't pull on Sutherland, right? Instead I drink rum, he says, it's because I put Ikuma in my hair and I'm like,
I needed you, Carl. I needed you then. So yeah, I did a video from the lab and I was like, I got tested, I'm negative, and I described the whole test and I tried to encourage people to get tested.
I remember that. You know what I made a thing? I was like, this bitch is lying.
Oh shit! No, you didn't. Did you really? You thought I was lying?
It's Corona. Like no. I know.
That must have been you. A lot of people must have been.
No, I never.
I bet you didn't have people who think that.
Yeah, people did, like, because I've had conversations and I'm like, well, I'm in a joke.
No, really?
Yeah, I'm in a joke, but then I find out that people weren't.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So I did not have the virus, but that was scary. And so the trip got canceled, and then my mom was like, why did you post that video on Facebook? No, everybody, I think the whole family have. I'm like, Mom, I posted the video on Facebook because everybody did think I had Corona, and I need to post a video to
she
try
not
and
even the word
squash
about
the
you.
rumor.
No, she the word that people think that she got.
She like, well, I don't care what you step on that video, but no, everybody, I think the whole family. It's so funny how things have changed, huh? From that like intense paranoia at the very beginning of the pandemic, and now we're like, yeah, so and so had Corona.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh, cool.
I mean, that being said, people have died, and
right. No, it is serious.
But
and we're very lucky to have this baby.
Yes, we are very, very lucky. All right, so
okay.
You have another drink for us? All right.
Drink number 5.
Drink number 5 is Into the Blue. It's made with white tip rum, pineapple juice, coconut cream, and has a little splash of blue curacao. Served in a hurricane glass.
All right, so we made it to the end. This is our final drink.
Drink number 5.
Yes, this is drink number 5.
How are you feeling?
I'm good.
I feel good. Yeah. It's a smooth rum.
Yes,
I like it.
Like I was expecting like the first because when you say overproof, you feel like I was expected to be knocked out
Yeah.
But it's been smooth. It's been
nice. It's a really smooth rum. Yeah. I like it. I like the.
All right. So first we're gonna have a sip of this drink, and then I have a question. But this is gonna be the easiest one of the night because you get to pick it. Okay. So I have a bunch of questions in a hat.
Okay.
And you get to pick this question.
Okay.
So you pick one and you hand it to me, and then I'll ask the question.
All right.
Okay. But first, we're gonna have our drink, and this one's called Into the Blue.
Into the Blue. I love it. Perfect.
Right, so, cheers.
Cheers. Nice.
You know what? I gotta leave it more.
There's a little rum floating at the top, so I'm just trying to catch that.
Jolie, I thought you said you were lightweight. You need to try hog up the rum.
You know, I have a feeling that when I stand up,
Then you want.
then yeah, hit me because we like sit down the whole time.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah.
I don't know. A good thing, guys, I'm not driving. I just walk. I just have to walk down the street. That's the beauty of living in Placencia Village. You can just get wasted and just walk home.
Or fall down the like 8 flights of stairs.
That would be dangerous. I might need to be escorted down the stairs. I'd ask you, Carl, but then I don't know. You might fall down with me, so we might have to ask for additional help.
Yeah, true that. True that.
But guys, drink responsibly at home, right, Carl?
Whatever she said, I just drink. Actually, don't drink and drive. Nobody else say I tell their fate.
Yeah. We walk
We go
boat
cross.
wrong, yeah, so we barely think about driving. Catch Carl, we always walk.
Not true, like
We walk. With small village, so we just walk home.
All right, so this sounds weird, funny fact about me.
Yeah.
So I own a couple vehicles in my life, and I never drive none of them.
Oh my God, I'm so glad you said that. Guess what?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have my driver's license. I've never learned how to drive. I'm so embarrassed. It's like the most embarrassing thing about me.
Wait, I swear I see you drive before.
I one time I'm really drunk and I drive. I did take driving lessons for 2 weeks in Belize City.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the guy, Mr. Torres, whether like most people take 2 weeks in Mr. Torres and bam, then go get a license. Mr. Torres looked at me and they're like, I think when you go back to Placencia, I think you just need to practice some more, okay? You're not ready to get your license yet. We should make a song called If I Had a Car, If I Could Drive.
Well, we could.
We could.
All right, but what I do need you to do is pick a question out of this hat right now. Wait, hold on. Let's see if I want something to pick with. No, that won't work.
What the? Okay.
Wait, what? All right.
Okay.
Okay. So, all right. What does this thing say? All right. So, Jolie.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever plan to have plastic surgery?
Wow. I've been told that I should get a boob job.
I have so many questions.
No, I really have been told that I should get a
tell
boob.
you that?
I'm not gonna tell you who, but someone told me I should get a boob job. They said that my boobs kind of hung a little bit and I needed a better lift and that I should consider it. But I don't know. I
all right, as somebody that
we need to sell a lot of Ikuma to buy new boobs.
No. Let's before,
and we're not there yet.
whoever that is. I haven't had a front row seat, but I've been close enough to see curvature and
Yeah.
You perfectly fine. Yeah, actually, you have nice boobs.
Thanks, Carl. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, something, who knows?
I agree.
I'll think about
with
it.
myself right now, so I just want to press this button again.
Nice boobs. Boobs.
I need a sound effect that says "Hell yeah" next time though. All right, so enough about your boobs. I don't want to get too self-conscious. So the show is almost at its end. Once again, I'd like to thank you for coming on.
It's a pleasure, Carl.
Thank you for being the first guest. I really appreciate that you were here. That you specifically came. Well,
I'm glad I came.
all right, so we have a giveaway. We have a couple of giveaways before we leave. All right, so we got a bottle of Tiburon Overproof rum, to give away, and we have a T-shirt and a Tiburon hat. So, in a few, I'll let you know the details on how you can win those items. But
Can we throw
I
in
feel
a
like
set
I
of
want to.
Ikuma in
I
there
want
too?
to. Oh shit! So we're that
Let's
ain't mine,
do
right?
this. I want somebody to try Ikuma. So this is the Ikuma Curl Care System Duo. So they work harmoniously together. So this was my first creation. This is the seaweed moisturizing curl cream. And then this came afterwards. This is the curl defining gel. And together, if you're one of those people who really want to have like the perfect kink coil curl wave, this is your go-to. So this moisturizes the hair, this locks in the moisture and helps to define and hold your hair.
Should be an infomercial. host.
QVC.
Yes.
And so it also works really great in humidity.
Or one of those beautiful girls on Price is Right. Like that was beautiful. You should, in fact, you should do the plug for Tiburon too.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm honored, really, truly. So this is the prize from Ikuma. So this is a grapefruit mango version, just in time for mango season. I really wanted to celebrate mangoes because we love mangoes so much here in Placencia and in the south. And actually, we would have just had the mango festival if we weren't going through a pandemic. So, but you didn't get to go to the mango festival? But you can buy the grapefruit mango Ikuma Curl Care System Duo.
Perfectly done. Like
Okay, great.
you should edit that and you can package that as a one-off and use that.
All right.
All right, so no, you got to do the Tiburon now.
You want me to? Okay.
Yeah, like you
All
were
right,
so
so
good. Like I feel like I shouldn't. Like,
Yeah. Okay. I think I just got hired, guys.
Yeah, you got hired.
Next up, we are giving this one. We drank some of it, but you're gonna get a full one
Of
that
the
hasn't been
the
opened.
overproof.
Yeah, and it's not opened. We didn't open it. The one you're getting is
We did
actually
not sample
full.
it.
Yeah, and
It might have a few ounces missing, but it wasn't us. I
and it's an
promise.
overproof, right? The one that we're giving
Yeah,
away
it's
is an
overproof.
overproof Tiburon. Oh my gosh! Did you notice the little shark
Yes,
tooth?
yeah. All right, so
Okay.
first question. And this one is for the Ikuma products. You got to go on Jolie's Instagram page, hit her in the DMs or just on the page. Answer this simple question. Who was the person, Jolie's roommate, that researched seaweed in Placencia and kind of helped make this all possible? So that's the first question. And that's for the Ikuma Duo. Like, I'm not saying it right. The
Ikuma Curl Care System Duo.
Okay.
Grapefruit Mango Edition.
Yes, grapefruit mango. Wait, why am I want to just lemon and then
You could get a grapefruit mango too.
No, but I'm not saying man. I want the man.
I have men who buy the grapefruit mango FYI because they like it.
Okay. Or maybe I smell that on. I'll see.
Yeah.
All right, but so we're moving on to the next giveaway, and the next giveaway is for a overproof bottle of Tiburon rum. Mm-hmm. It's a white tip, right? Okay. So I want to know, and you could answer this question on Coastline Studios page on Facebook. We got Instagram. All right. Oh, we all up in it. We got it all. So I want this question answered. Where did Jolie travel with Ikuma first? I don't want to know why or who she traveled for. I just want to know, where was the first place besides Belize?
What's the name of the country?
What was the name of the country? I mean, you know, cotiza if you don't want, but where, but why or who, and but I just need to know where, and that is for the white tip over proof Tiburon rum?
Appropriate drink for that question.
Yeah, I won't even ask.
All
All right.
Hat and t-shirt.
What's the question for the?
For the hat and t-shirt.
No, actually, I think you should do this last one.
Okay, so this is for.
This is for the Tiburon hat and t-shirt combo.
Do we have it? No. No. Okay,
Wait.
so for the Tiburon
What?
hat, is this a Tiburon? Where's the t-shirt? Okay, so for if you want to
Is
win,
that this the hat?
I love the Tiburon hat. You know why?
Right.
It has that little distressed look, like you've been a castaway. You know, it's not like totally perfect. It's got a little rough edge. So anyway, if you would like this hat along with a Tiburon t-shirt, you just need to answer this question, which is what special talent do I share with Carl Lovell? And if you can answer that question, then you should submit your answer via a message to Coastline Studios on Instagram or Facebook. So look up Coastline Studios and answer that question. What special talent do I share with Carl Lovell? Is that a fair question? Because I mean, you're better than I am.
No, I think
You're really good.
Well, see, but then they might have the talent wrong, so we don't know. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We're at the end. Once again, I'd like to thank you for being here. I really appreciate you, and I want to give you this moment to say anything you'd like to say.
Thank you so much, Carl. And this was a lot of fun. And thank you, Tiburon Rum. It was a great opportunity to try your rum for the first time. I mean, what a fun way, right? To have 5 drinks with Tiburon Rum. And I know this rum is getting a lot of press right now. And so, I'm really excited to have tried it. It's a very smooth, really great rum. And it was great to be here. And as for Ikuma, my products, if you would like to try them, you can. I'm very active on social media, so you can find me on Instagram or on Facebook. I also have a website that needs a little updating right now. It's called ikumahair.com. But yeah, you can find me at Ikuma Hair. And I would love for you to try it. It's the seaweed magic, and there are. As if you listen to the podcast, you'll know there are a lot of stories behind this product. So thank you all so much and to all the people who've tried Ikuma, thank you so much for your support. None of this would be possible without you if you all didn't purchase,
I helped in my own little way. I used to steal hers so she would have to go get more sooner.
Thanks. I'm really glad you like it, Carl.
All right, so we're at the end. Thank you again, Jolie.
I'm doing the pee pee. I'm doing the pee pee dance. I really need to pee.
All right, so thank you for being here, and we will see you guys next week because Jolie is about to explode.
I'm going to pee
and
myself.
We're gonna have another amazing guest, and it's going to be awesome. Good night, guys.
I'm gonna go pee.
Yes, she's
Bye.
leaving. Go.
Thank you, guys. I'm really looking forward to pee.
Yes, she is.
Bye.
Run, Jolie, run.